Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this. The Seminoles will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mustangs offense takes the field. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Florida State's offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw again. Got a man. It's Madden. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. That becomes a huge challenge. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy, because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. It's a running room. Touchdown, Mustangs. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll start this drive going to the air. That's reeled in. It's Spears. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Noles will hustle to the line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, nice job hauling that pass in. I'll tell you, he keeps defenses on their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college. We used to play against the Seminoles when they had Peter Warwick and Lavernius Coles, and because of their game-breaking ability, it put so much pressure on our defense. I'll tell you, this guy's good enough to, I think, have played on that Seminole offense, and he would have gotten some looks. This guy can make some plays.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Booker. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes a grab past the marker. Turning it on. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Seminoles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. With the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown Seminoles. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Old Dominion fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Northern Illinois. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. With the catch, it's Wood. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground with the running back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Madden. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Looking to throw on 3rd. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw again. Zings it complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Spears. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
Looking for space, it's Cuber. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Can't hang on, is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
And the Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. That thing goes straight up like a rocket. Tell the blimp guys to look out. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it, but another missed field goal doomed that effort. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. That pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. It's complete to the right.
I like the mids, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when he catch it, big fella.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the Seminoles are on the move. To the air on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll pull it down and run.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Great job up front on this pass rush. Defense in a dime personnel grouping. They've got 6 DBs on the field. They're expecting pass, so they're going to have to win with 4 guys, and they're 4-1. They got the job done.
The Noles line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd down play from the gun. Lofts one deep down the right side. Grabs it up the 25 in stride. They'll finally get him out of bounds at the 21, but not before a huge pickup.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Gonna run it. It's Cuber. He breaks a tackle. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The Mustangs are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Keeps it on the bootleg. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Boom. Snags it quickly on the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Lofts one high and deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. And the Noles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Grabbed in the middle. It's locked. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Setting up the screen. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll run play action. It's complete on the right side. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cuber. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wood. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Bringing the heat. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Handoff from the gun. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
And the Mustangs will kick it away to start the second half. And here's the return. And the returner will be dragged down. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Breaks into the open. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Madden. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. That last completion sets him up on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's blocked. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Leaves it with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the punt high into the air. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. At midfield, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. He's going for a big play downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. It's complete. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run in the red zone. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Old Dominion is running away with this one behind an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 21 over Northern Illinois. The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight up front. They're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Finds a man in the middle. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Motion from the back. To the air on first down. Shakes off the defender. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Rushes on him. Took a shot as he threw.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback on the keeper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. And it's almost intercepted in the end zone. It's caught, but he's out of bounds. Just an incomplete pass and a bullet dodged by this offense. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He leaves it with his back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12.
defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Finds us back in the middle. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. And the Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. From the shotgun, the inside give. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Noles are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. Takes the easy completion. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Seminoles are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. A strike downfield. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires into the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And they'll try to fight a chunk out of this lead on third and goal. Looking for the score. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Here's the handoff. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. The Mustangs will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. And the Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll send the back in motion. Makes the grab. It's Spears. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. All down at the 31-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Running into the open space. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Find some fresh air. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's got him in the flat. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Catch in the middle, it's Stevens. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, SMU! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. He's looking to throw. He stopped short on the 2-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the 2. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Seminoles moving quickly to the line. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snags it inside the 20. Takes it across the 20, inside the red zone, and they'll mark him out at the 19-yard line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's locked. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Going for 6. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
On to attempt the try. Splits those uprights right in half. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Old Dominion is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 28 over Northern Illinois. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. The Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them, because sitting here at one loss late in the year, their college football playoff hopes very much alive still. Now, can they turn this into a positive and get back on the horse?
And we've seen that in recent years, right? Like you saw Ohio State, they used a late loss to catapult them. They had so much energy and so many doubters and haters that propelled them to go win a national championship. So this moment, while it's sad and it's kind of depressing for them, could be one of the better moments of their season if they use it for good.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David.